Hey everyone, welcome to EduCrush, your one-stop destination to crush the syllabus and ace exams. Whether you are preparing for SSC, UPSC, RRB NTPC, or just want to strengthen your NCERT foundation, we are in the right place. Today, we begin our journey with Chapter 1, Understanding Diversity for Class 6 Social and Political Life. Let's dive deep and explore this powerful idea of diversity, how it shapes our lives, and why it's crucial for India's identity and constitution. In this video, we are going to cover what is diversity, India's diversity and living example, NCERT story, Samir 8 and Samir 2, historical roots of diversity, Kerala and Ladakh, the case study in contrast, why should we understand diversity? When diversity is misused, the role of constitution in promoting equality, real life applications, EduCrush 4 to learn this chapter. So let's start with the first segment, that is, what is diversity? Imagine a world where everyone eats the same food, wears the same clothes, speaks the same language, celebrates the same festivals. Sounds dull, right? That's where diversity comes in. Diversity is the presence of differences, social, cultural, religious, linguistic, that make every person a group unit. So now, education memory with diversity. So, variety, city, diversity. It celebrates variety and unity, and India is a perfect example of that. Next, move to second segment, that is India's diversity, a living example. So, India has 20 official languages, over 1600 dialects, numerous religions, cuisines, traditions, from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, from Gujarat to Nagaland. We are different, and yet we are one. This is called unity in diversity. It is the heartbeat of India. Yes. India has the second highest number of languages spoken in the world, right after Papua New Guinea. But exams like SSC, UPSC, and NTPC remember this as a symbol of India's composite structure. Next, we move to the NCERT story, the tale of two Samirs, a reality check. NCERT gives us a beautiful story of Samir 8 and Samir 2. Samir 8 lives in Mumbai, goes to school, speaks English, has access to mobile phones and television. Whereas Samir 2, from rural behavior, from rural behavior, works to survive, sells newspapers, doesn't attend school. They share a meal, but not the same life. Why? Because of economic background, access to education, urban rural divide. So diversity is not just about what to speak or eat. It's also about access, opportunity, and social conditions. Next, we move to segment 4, historical roots of diversity. How did India become so diverse? Because of migrations, from Central Asia, East Asia, Europe, and Arabia. Trade, conquest, settlements, and cultural exchange. They brought languages, food, architecture, clothing, religions. Over centuries, India became a cultural melting pot. Insighting insight, history and geography are key reasons behind India's diversity. Now, education and math. So you can remember this historical roots of diversity with the core math. So M stands for migration, A stands for architecture and art, T stands for trade routes, H stands for historical context. Next, we shall move to segment 5, that is Kerala and Ladakh, to case study in contrast. Let's study the two regions NCERT handles. Kerala, coast, coastal state in the south, rich in spices, black pepper, cardamom, historically linked to Arab, Chinese, Jewish, and European traders, multi-religious multi-religious Hindus, Muslims, Christians, whereas Ladakh, cold desert in the north, famous for Kashmir wool and monasteries. Buddhist and Muslim communities once part of the Silk Road. Despite differences, both are Indians. Now, we can we can remember this with a refresh for that is Kela. K-E-L-A. Kela. So K stands for Kerala, E stands for East Traders, L stands for Ladakh, A stands for altitude, that is mountains. Next, we move to segment 6, that is, why should we understand diversity? Understanding diversity helps us respect differences, break stereotypes, promote tolerance, reduce discrimination. Imagine a team with different strengths, artists, mathematicians, speakers, together they succeed. Same applies to a nation. Understanding diversity is essential to becoming empathetic and democratic citizens. Let's move to segment 7. That is, when diversity is misused, it leads to discrimination. Sadly, sometimes diversity leads to praising someone for the language or dress, excluding people based on caste or religion, unequal treatment at school, work, or society. This is called discrimination. So we can remember this with one clue. When diversity becomes a reason for division, it leads to discrimination. Now, from exam point of view, which is asked in UPSC or SSC, different forms of discrimination include casteism, communalism, gender bias, linguistic bias. Now, we move to segment 8, that is the role of the Constitution in promoting equality. Our Constitution is powerful protector of diversity. It says everyone is equal before law. No one should face discrimination based on religion, race, caste, sex, or place of birth. Articles to remember. Article 14, that is right to equality. Next, Article 15, prohibition of discrimination. Article 29 and 30, rights of minorities. To protect their culture and institutions. So now EduCrush mnemonic code, that is, you can remember this with the code edit. So E stands for equality, which fall under Article 15. P stands for discrimination prohibited, which fall under Article 15. And I stands for institutions for minorities, which fall under Article 13. And T stands for traditions protected, which fall under Article 29. Now, we shall move to segment 9, that is real life applications. Examples of respecting diversity in real life: celebrating all festivals in schools, watching films from different regions, speaking multiple languages, wearing that what you like while respecting others' choices. Did you know India celebrates Ek Bharat Shrestha Bharat to promote mutual understanding among states? Now, let's move to the segment 10, that is EduCrush code to launch this chapter with the powerful code that is diverse. Diverse. DIVERS. So here D stands for differences exist. I stands for India unites in diversity. B stands for variety of religions, food, language. E stands for equality for all. R stands for respect everyone. S stands for some story reflects social diversity. E stands for embrace differences and conclusion. So stick this mnemonic in your notebook. It's exam gold. Now, we should end with a final thought, that is, diversity is not a weakness, it is a strength. In a world full of walls, India builds bridges, and that's what makes us unique. So next time someone speaks a different tongue, wears a different dress, or plays in a different way, don't judge. Celebrate it, learn from it, grow through it. This chapter was ended understanding diversity, beautifully explored with education. Coming up next, chapter 2, diversity and discrimination, where we answer why do people get treated unfairly just because they are different. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to EduCrush, where we crush syllabus these exams. Thank you.